Um, well, Emanuel did an awesome job on day, second half. Then at some point we got to get home on the boards. You know, we win with unscripted points, second chance points, points off turnovers, fast break points. Um, we scored 18 points off their turnovers. We scored 14 points off of our misses, and we had eight points in transition. And then the rebounding. I thought if we could win the boards and and we've always been pretty good at taking care of the ball. You know, I think we're averaging, I don't know, but probably around nine turnovers a game or less. I think the other night we had 5 or 6. We usually do a good job of taking care of the ball, but you know I was playing a lot of guys. Believe it or not, I played 5 freshmen the first half. Who does that? Nobody's ever accused me of being very smart. Chase a freshman. There may be 4 freshmen. Chase a freshman. Isaiah, Kingston, and Chris. We played 4 freshmen. But I wanted to get them in there early in case I needed them late. It's hard to put guys in late, you know, if they haven't played early. So some of that was calculated, but Kingston kind of played well and allowed us to hang in there a little bit. He struggled a little bit in the second half, although he made some big shots. But the guy that just willed us was Milos. You know, was just we play in the Big 12 tournament. He did that too. Yeah. In the Big 12 championship game against Arizona, I think he made 6 threes in that game. And then in the game to go to the Elite Eight, Purdue game, I think he made 6 threes. So, you know, he's been struggling a little bit, but, you know, it's still early for everybody. But, you know, this is always a tough place to play. It's such great tradition here and great fans. Wes's kids really play hard. So, tough game. We're, you know, just really fortunate to get out of here with a win.
Milo, you had 16 points in the second half. Was there something different that UC was doing in the second half that allowed you to get your groove going?
I think it was just Coach came in the locker room and said our seniors weren't stepping up. I think we just kind of took pride in that. E-man defensively took the challenge on Day, who was killing in the first half, and I thought we needed help on offensive end. So just try to do whatever it takes to win.
For any of you, you guys beat a lot of people. It's nothing new. But what is it about this series? It's like 13 straight. It was kind of one-sided, and you totally flipped the script.
I don't know. I think I don't think it's something we really think about. You know, for us, it's well, these guys. You know, when we got into the American, when we first got here, I thought I think my first year was Connecticut was coming off the national championship. Is that right? So that would have been 2014. Yeah. But you know, I grew up with coaching against Bob Huggins and Cincinnati's. We were in shoot around last night. I was trying to tell our guys about Oscar Roberts. You know, these young bucks, man, they just don't know. No idea about Oscar Roberts. And, you know, they'll start talking about this guy's better. This guy's way better. that's when I just stopped, because I realized they're not qualified to talk to me about Oscar. You know, you can, I coached against Kenyon, but Oscar Robertson is royalty. You know, that's basketball royalty. I was lucky enough to be on a dais with him. I got an award. I can't remember what award it was. Probably because I was so enamored and intimidated because I was up there with Oscar Robertson. But that's how I look at him. And I tell these guys, I remember what you said last night. You about Kenyon, Kenyon Martin, about how good he was. So this program has been one of the bell cow programs, but things change. College basketball's changed so much over the years, and as an old guy, I've seen a lot of it, good and bad. But you just kind of realize when you go on the road and play all these teams. I mean, look at this league now. You got to go to Provo, Utah, and Orlando, Florida. That's this league. So we're very fortunate to win today. Proud of our young guys. Proud of our vets. We'll take this and we'll go down the road.
Emanuel, Coach mentioned the freshmen getting the name. What did you see from them? How impressed were you with how they played in this kind of hard environment?
They really stepped up, but they've done that multiple times this year. They're good players, and Coach is playing them for a reason. They come to practice every day with the right attitude, and they play how they practice. They practice well, so they deserve to play good, and that's what happens.
Milos, the other night at the coach's show, Kelvin mentioned a stat where in the big games, Auburn, Tennessee, what your numbers were. What is it about those type of games when maybe, like you said, things aren't going well, you sort of rise to the occasion?
I think it's just the competition, just the want to win. I think kind of fuels me up a little bit. Just knowing I got to have my guys back.
Emanuel, I saw you kind of going back and forth with Day-Day a little bit. Is there a part of conference basketball that kind of those interactions make playing in the Big 12 so special?
Yeah, it's real competitive, and that's what I like about the Big 12 is, every game is a prize fight. So, just having that great competition on the court. At the end of the day, it's basketball. So, just having that good energy with the other players on the court. Going back and forth. Playing hard, going at each other, because at the end of the day, everybody wants to win. So, just having fun at the end of the day with it. As much as you play hard, you gotta have fun too.